So, you know, Jesus is the Alpha and Omega. He was there at the beginning, He's there at the end, and He's there on through eternity. So with God, we're going to keep flowing. Now, if we just trust in this world, we're going to end with the world. Who wants to end with the world? Okay, none of us, right? We want to move on to the greater things. God's got greater things. Even in the game of baseball, there's greater things than the game of baseball. Would you agree? What is greater than the game of baseball?
Relationship with God.
All right. So how do you get a relationship with God?
Well, if you look inside of His Word, there are so many things that you can learn from that. He says in His Word that you have to believe in Him, and if you believe in Him, you can follow what He says that you need to do. And I found my relationship with Him by just trying to dig into the Word and then analyze it and then just see what He's trying to tell me through the Word. It's about how I came to know Christ.
Well, Christ Jesus reveals Himself, doesn't He? That's awesome, right, man. And I know you love Jesus. That's a good thing. You know, and there's more things, important things than a game of baseball, because Jesus allows us to play this sport so that we can have fun in this game, right? But how come it's not always fun? Is it always fun to you guys? Or are there some tough times too?
Sometimes when you get out, you're mad.
Yeah, who wants to get out, right? I mean, you got to keep fighting. So it teaches you how to persevere. It teaches you how to keep going. So if you strike out, are you going to quit?
No.
Sometimes you feel like it, don't you?
Yeah.
Especially if it's in a World Series championship game and everybody's eyes are on you and you strike out and all of a sudden you're the last out of the game and you lose. Does that mean you're going to quit for next year?
No.
No, you can't quit. You got to prepare for that next at bat. And it may be next year, but you know what? God's teaching us about our walk with Him. Sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we make silly decisions. Sometimes, many times, we say stupid things. You ever said something stupid? All right. And so, should we quit right then because we said, no, we got to, here's the great thing about God. You can go to God and you trust in Him and you turn from the ways that you just had performed and you turn back to Jesus and He'll lift you up. That's why I started out with saying, arise and shine, for your light has come and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. He won't let you down. And you shouldn't quit because He's going to be right with you. He's going to help grab onto you when everybody's giving up on you, and God will lift you up and say, no man, I ain't giving up on you. Even if you're wearing a Cubs uniform. You know what I'm saying?